Hey all, Patricia here, traveling for history. I'm in Randolph, Vermont today, and inside the Chandler Center for the Arts, historically known as the Chandler Music Hall. And it is open to the public Tuesdays through something. I'll put that on my website so you can see, and if you want to visit, you can on your own time. Let me turn the camera around so you can see what I'm looking at. That is the box office. You can see the whole thing that way. And it has, you see, two doors flanking it with a similar lintel over top. I love the fact that my camera makes it look brighter than it actually is. And the reason why there is a box office is because behind us are the entrances to the event space, which is a theater. You can watch my other video on that. It's quite nice. It's lovely. Note also, if you come here, that video and audio recording during show is strictly prohibited. Heck no, just don't do that. As I carry a camera around. But I contacted the marketing department, and they graciously opened and put lights on in this area for me. How lovely is that? It's amazing to me, really amazing. And then we can see how beautiful the staircase is there. Wow, look at that. That likely leads to the balcony area in the theater. That's my best guess. But look at that. Oh my gosh, it's just wonderful. Let's continue our walk. This is an exit, but you see that it is chained up. There are no events going on, no shows or anything like that. Beautiful wood. That is beautiful wood. The hall was built, I want to say, in 1906, 1907. You can watch my video on the exterior of that. Oh, I bet you this is the Colonel Albert Chandler. He made a fortune running telegraph companies. He served under Abraham Lincoln during the American Civil War and helped with telegraph lines. There were two churches across the street from one another. They shared the minister in a similar theology. So Chandler had said to the churches, well, the congregations, that if you merge, I'll build this music hall. They agreed to merge. So one of the churches was turned down, and that's the property that was used on which to build this building. And I love these doors. Let me just back up so we can enjoy how beautiful they are. And again, I'm going to tilt the camera. So those of you who are watching on YouTube, sorry about that. And even the hinges. Look at these beautiful hinges. Looks like a barbershop pole, doesn't it? Note, there's no squeak. Oh, and it swings. Now, up there is a transom window. It's an old-time version of an air conditioner, if you will. So I'll explain how that works. Cool air comes in low. And as it heats, hot air rises. So the transom window will allow the hot air to to escape, and then the cycle will continue with the cool air coming in down the bottom, and then rising and escaping from the transom window. And that will continue until the transom window is closed. So there's this this rod right here that operates the opening and closing of the window. So blooming cool. Well, and here we have, guessing these people have donated money. Dedicated service awards. Looks like one person at a time. No one listed for 2023, or maybe they just haven't put anything up yet. And also over here as well, nothing for 2023 or anything else. And then there are major contributors to the air conditioning in the music hall. And then over here, the Watton Award for the Arts, presented annually in honor of Janet Watton in recognition of exemplary service and commitment to the arts in Central Vermont and the Upper Valley. And you see the three faces there. I can't see it nearly as well as I can in this video. Over here, some more faces and leaf impression, and well, it's not an impression, but the plaster restoration project. And let's see, this in case you want to read that. What is sideways? I'm talking to myself. Excuse me a moment as I talk to myself. By the way, his last name I believe is pronounced Brune, Paul Brune. Then this says, the time to be happy is now. The place to be happy is here. And the way to be happy is to make others happy. I like that sentiment. So I came in through this front door right here. And this is an elevator. Isn't that a swanky door front? And I'm tipping it sideways again so you can get a full effect. Isn't that beautiful? Of course, they're calling it a lift. So, okay, we have this stuff here, more faces. We have looks like maybe a seating chart of some degree, but it is right above this climate box, fire control system box rather, so sorry. And then steps with a well-worn carpet. That may be ungracious. The carpet has been used, no doubt. This is the area where we just were. And I'm guessing these stairs likely lead to the balcony. Beautiful piano. Here's the other side of the lift. And I guess it's to this area here. I saw a piano similar to this at a fancy hotel I stayed at about 10 years ago. It was a former governor's mansion here in Vermont, turned into a hotel and fancy dinner. It was delicious. Anyway, similar piano like this in the library. These stairs are pretty steep. If it hadn't been built as a music hall, I would think these were servants' quarters stairs. Oh, upstairs, the Esther Mesh room, the Voss Hall room, and the Ellis room. My best bet is there. You can rent them, but I don't know. But you can look at their website. Then downstairs, restrooms, lower gallery, and community room. always a good thing to have glass in place so people don't think that it's just the first step would be a doozy, wouldn't it now? Some artwork here. I'll be filming the gallery, or I'll have a separate video on the gallery itself, because I love art. But this artwork, if it has a $sign attached to it, it is for sale. So all of these paintings are for sale. The name of the author, name of the artist is here. The title, what kind of photography, what kind of exhibit it is, and how much it is. So. And a radiator. If you may recall, we saw lots of radiators in the theater, but they were sideways. They were small and sideways. Lovely bench. And isn't this magnificent? If you were to look online, when I typed in National Register of Historic Places in Orange County, this was one of the pictures that greeted me. Stained glass. It's gorgeous. There's a covered bridge down there. If you think of Vermont, you may think of the eponymous covered bridge. And then these buildings here. I don't know what buildings those are. This is my first time to Randolph, but I wonder if they have anything to do with the Central Vermont Railroad. But you can tell me. I do see what appears to be a church over here, right there. See? Beautiful though. Then up here we have, I'm guessing, stage productions, and of course, maybe like a chamber group. This is Albert Chandler in the center. And then the hall itself, right up there. You can watch my video on the history of the building and all that. Oh, it was built in 1907. Lovely vase of, guessing these are not real. Yeah, they're silk. And to give you a bit of enticement, there's the art gallery. All right, well, this is Patricia, and I'm traveling for history. Appreciate your coming out with me today. And until I see you again, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Bye now.